There was a woman, we went to the hospital. She was dying of cancer. We walked into the room, and I felt heat on my hand. My father was there. We felt the healing presence. Wherever my dad and I would go, we'd agree, and we would see God do miracles. We walked in and said, they say you're dying. She says, yes. They've told me I've got this many days to live. Well, we've come this day to pray for you, for we feel the presence of God. As we were praying for her, I saw a black circle over her heart rise up. And I said, what is this? And the Lord said, it's the spirit of unforgiveness. I said, you have unforgiveness? She said, no. She was such a sweet lady. She was a sweet woman we knew from the church. The Lord said, oh, she does have a spirit of unforgiveness. I said, I can't get past this. The Lord says you do. And as we're praying again the second time, the Lord says, it's her ex-husband. I said, the Lord says it's your ex-husband. She's laying there dying. She said, oh, that no good blankety blank. Oh, and she just, so our eyes are like, what the heck just happened? This sister manifested. And so we look at her and we said, well, the Lord says you have to forgive him. He'll heal you, but you need to forgive him. Laying on her deathbed, she looked in my father's face and said, then I'd rather die. I'd rather die. She said, I will never forgive him. He doesn't deserve it. And I'd rather go to heaven and tell God I'm sorry than ever let him hear I forgave him. I looked at my dad, and forgive me, I said, this chick crazy. I said, she crazy. And I looked at her, I said, you've known us for years. Do not do this. Your son needs you to live. Your 14-year-old is outside crying for you, and we feel the power of God. And she said, I'm sorry. I love my boy, but I just can't forgive him. And I started weeping. I'm looking at my dad. I said, Dad, he said, son, we'll try to come back in a day or two. He said, but there ain't nothing we can do now. And so we told, her whole family was there. They're all weeping. So we said, talk to her. They were talking to her. 2 days later, she sent word, please don't come back. Please don't come back and pray. I'm not going to do it. 7 days from that point, she died. And the son said, I'll never forget the son said, he said, why did Mama? I said, I don't know. This is what he said. So she hated him more than she loved me. See, that's what we don't realize. That's